we have the radio for my 2012 Ford Explorer. 8-speaker system, no amp, nothing fancy. Came with the 4-inch screen from the factory. One of the things that I've noticed, which usually helps with the reset and the maps button, is the music jumps like that when you go to change it. So we're going to go to a more consistent source for music to kind of explain the speaker issue. So everything works great. So we're going to click the car on and turn the doors. So music's playing, we'll turn it up. So front doors come with the 2 speakers. You got the lower speaker, and then we got the tweeter up here in the dash. If we move the speaker close, we can hear the tweeter sound coming through that. But if we move the microphone down to the speaker down here, we get absolutely nothing. Tweeter, lower speaker. If we go to the rear doors, that's where a majority of our sound's coming through. A majority of the full range stuff. Also, 3rd row speaker. So I've got sound in all 6 speakers except my 2 front doors. Again, the fullness of my whole entire system's coming through the rear doors right here. I don't have anything coming through the front. Again, we move up front, tweeter, but nothing out of the bottom here. I have went through and put the OEM stereo back in just to verify maybe there was a wiring issue or something like that. OEM stereo, the sound works just fine. Everything sounds full. We go back into put this back in there. I checked all the wire settings, everything's great. So we go into car settings, turn it back up, go to sound. Now we go to to move everything. Go put it towards the rear. Everything works as you would expect. So we move it to the middle. You can hear the front tweeters re-engage. You put it toward the front of the car. And that's just tweeters coming through. Again, middle, tweeters. And that's the only thing I've got coming through the front end of the car. I have verified, double-checked all my settings and everything in the car. Made sure there was nothing in here that was crazy that I could see. Went through, checked all my settings through here, made sure there's nothing, 3D sound, all that stuff, see if there was any problems with it, how I have it set up, but everything, nothing that I can find came through. I went to and I took it to a good friend of mine at a couple of the local car audio sound shops. They pulled everything out, inspected the wires, checked signals and everything like that. They actually tested the speakers. Everything came out great, and what their conclusion was, there is a problem with the actual sound processor in here, in the actual new radio, because they're supposed to send out a frequency or sound to the lower speakers as well as the upper speakers. So, short little, I guess, tutorial or little explanation of my problem. So hopefully you guys can help me out. Thanks.